Hey y'all, happy Sunday. Thank you for joining me on another live discussion as we talk love and marriage Huntsville. I do these videos, but sometimes I want to hear from you guys live. I like the live interactions. I like it when we go back and forth. When y'all put me on stuff that I didn't know about, and then I gotta go back and do my research, and then I come back up with another video. So thanks again for joining me live on this Sunday, December 18th. I'm gonna run my intro as you guys come on in, but yeah, we got some stuff to talk about, so I will be back right after this little intro.
Met Synquette, man, the girl was heaven sent. Met Synquette, man, the girl was heaven sent.
Hey, again, welcome back to another installment of Talks with Sin. I'm your girl, Synquette, and we talk love and marriage Huntsville, trying to keep up with the cast in these Huntsville streets. They keep us busy. They always doing something. Just when I think things are nice and normal in Huntsville, Alabama, here go Martell doing something. Here go Destiny running her mouth. Here go Tiffany stirring the pot. So, it gives us a lot to talk about. And again, I thank you guys for supporting my channel, watching my videos, subscribing, commenting. But sometimes it feels like, we just like family as we talk live. So I like having these like little discussions with you guys to get your input right as it's happening. So again, happy it's Sunday. Whew, y'all, the work week's about to start. Why does it feel like as soon as you get like comfortable, like you just, getting into the weekend groove, it's like kind of on Sunday, and as soon as you get chilled out, okay, now you gotta go back to work on Monday. It's crazy. But how are you guys? How's your Sunday going so far? Let me see. I'm about to pull up the results. So I gotta show you these results, y'all, because it came in very close. So, I wanted to find out what you guys wanted to talk about first, because like I said, it's a lot to talk about with the show and the cast. I couldn't even, like on YouTube, they only give me, this is some like behind the scenes stuff when y'all get your YouTube channels, because I will be one of y'all that do YouTube too. But when you do like, and it may change when you guys get your channel, but you can only post like 5 options when it's one of these. So you see how I have like text polls, and then I have polls where you actually see like pictures. You can only get, right, it's only 2, no, it's like, I think you get 4. Do I get 2 or 4? I can't remember now. But yeah, I'm only allowed 5 like selections, so I'll be trying. But as you can see, this is really, really close. So you guys wanted to talk about Marcel, the messiest castmate, and after that, it will come down to Martell's narcissistic triangulation between Mel and Arian. And I wanted to talk about that because one of you guys commented on the video, that the latest video I did, and it is really split. That's another poll I'll probably post maybe tomorrow. It's split between Martell was right in telling Arian about Melody having C19, and I'm telling Arian that Melody has C19. I said that right. And then it's also split. Like, I feel like I just feel as though, yes, tell Arian, hey, our son was exposed to X, Y, and Z on the Destiny's trip, but you don't have to say who had it, because you know that this girl is going to, I don't know, she's gonna start some stuff. Like, I just feel as though Martell is like playing with us. And then how he was like, I don't know if y'all seen the episode. I think you guys voted yesterday that y'all still on blackout. But yeah, it's like, this girl gonna go on live. I know you're trying to say you can't control what she does, and I get that, I understand that. But at the same time, that's how come I just feel like it was better off with you saying, oh, someone on the trip had C19. You didn't have to say who had it. What does it matter? You know what I mean? Somebody on the trip had it. That's it. Leave it there. So that was a part I didn't like. So yeah, we'll talk about that. And I'll just do a video on the Miss Van situation, because I am kind of interested in that, y'all. And the finale. I feel like you guys can at least watch the finale with me. Surprisingly, in the comments, I didn't. I mean, in the previews, I guess for part one, I didn't see uh Miss Wanda. Y'all, do you know my grandmom is doing a blackout? I didn't know my grandma watched the show too. So we were talking about it. And she's like, I had to stop watching it. That woman, mother, was just trying to be in young folks' business. I'm like, oh my gosh, mom, that is really what the fans are saying. They really don't like her either. So it was interesting hearing somebody like my grandmom that's not on social media feel the same way as you guys. So yeah. So, hey, Linda. I don't know if you're still in here. I know you commented this before we actually started the live. And hey, Jesse Lewis. Good evening to you as well. So, we're going to talk about Marcel being the messiest cast member first, since that is what the poll results gave us. Hold on. I got that. Let me see. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Let me see here. All right. So this article is titled Marcel Scott is put all the way on blast by Letitia Scott cousin. Plus, Letitia Scott is devastated. You know, here we are. So let's let's start around here. So it says Marcel Scott is put on blast. Carlos has a segment, and they're talking about the trailer, right? So Carlos has a segment in which he asks Melanie if it's true that she thought Destiny was too chummy with Martell, and she answered she called him the other week at like 1 in the morning, 5 in the morning. Destiny then asks, "Oh, you talking about when you hacked his phone?" Now, this is interesting now because for me, I do believe men and women can be strictly friends. Another poll I'll ask you guys about to get y'all opinion on. We may have talked about it before, but I don't call my male friends at no 1 and 5 o'clock in the morning. They may text me something that late, like about something random, but that's as far as it goes, kind of thing. But we're not talking. I'm not calling them because they could be with their girlfriends or something. I could be with my boo or something. So it's just like I do feel that is a little suspect. I think that's a bit much. And think about it like this: you don't even call your female friends if you're a woman watching this, and then I feel like men probably don't even really call their male friends at no 1 and 5 in the morning. So it's getting a little chummy to me. What y'all think? So it didn't. It says things get even messier after Letitia's cousin Kiki. Oh, you're on it. Every time I see that name, it makes me think of that song. So Letitia's cousin Kiki joins the stage. Carlos asks Kiki a lot of things have been said. Kiki, you know for a fact that Marcel has cheated on Letitia. Why a part of me feels though we need to stop talking about that. I don't want to hear about how Marcel is cheating on Letitia. Um, Whether it's true or not, like the empathy in me makes me feel a way that this keeps being brought up because I feel like nothing that they're getting on. I just, I just, can y'all still hear me? If Letitia herself, that would keep bringing it to you and bringing it to you and forcing it to you and forcing you to drink and eat cookies. You ain't going. You just gonna keep like, your parents so they see before with Letitia. Like at this point, we gotta leave it alone. The audacity of my internet to just mess up like that. Sorry, guys. Let me go back, share my screen. Yeah, so I feel as though we cannot keep making Letitia. I don't know. We can't keep forcing this thing about Marcel cheating on her. You know, I'm tired of it. So Letitia later states, I found a picture of a girl on Marcel's phone. After Carlos asked if the woman was in her birthday suit, Kiki answers yes. But how did Kiki get Marcel's phone? This is getting interesting. Like, how in the world did that happen? This results in Letitia becoming upset and walking up the stage. Girl, what you getting upset for? Upset? I think Letitia was probably embarrassed. But, and she could have been upset, but more so embarrassed, but have to leave her man. So, let's watch this trailer real quick. Just in case y'all haven't seen it.
From the beautiful city of Los Angeles, next week on the Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion special.
I'm proud of everybody sitting.
That is so nice. I want to go to Los Angeles, or I would like to like visit or go for like a conference or something. I think it's cool that even though they're in Huntsville, they're flying out to Los Angeles to do this smanchy reunion, right?
Sitting on the stage.
Make sure your actions show that.
Yeah, they do.
You have a dark soul. Oh. She is the true definition of the devil in sheep clothing.
Oh my gosh, Tisha, let us know why you're really mad. I mean, Melody may have her ways like we all do, but to say that she has a dark soul and to say that she's the devil in sheep's clothing, that's a bit much. Like, dang, Tisha. But you see, you know what? This is why I'm saying leave Tisha and her marriage alone, because it's reminding me of Derek Jackson's ex-wife and how she sat up there and said what she said on the internet, cursing people and stuff like that. When I don't if women want to be with their man, and if their man is doing their dirt, let him cheat in peace. Don't even bring it to them. They will rather, I feel as though some women say they want to know, but if you tell them, they will look at you as the ops, as the enemy. You know what I mean? They would think that you're sabotaging their relationship, even if you got evidence and proof. They're going to be mad at you for telling them because they just want to stay ignorantly blissful. And I feel as though that's the energy that Letitia is giving right now to Melody, because Melody has been the main one saying all this stuff, or not saying it, but kind of insinuating and, you know, putting it out there. And that's Tisha's energy now. Now she's somebody, oh, you got a dark soul. Oh, you're a sheep. You're the devil in sheep's clothing kind of thing. That's the same energy that Derek Jackson ex-wife had. We gotta leave these women alone when it comes down to their men. Like, go ahead now. Fine. I ain't gonna tell you nothing. But I felt that way already from the beginning, because ain't nobody have time for that angry energy. Sis, if you want to be in the dark, that's fine. You know what I mean? I wish you well, but don't ask me for help, you know, when you need it. No, I'm just kidding. You can ask me for help. It's all right. It's all good. So Linda said, hold on, Linda. The whole cast is plotting against Melody. You see Melody's face in this? I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's hilarious. Melody is even giving Tisha like, girl. Letitia is not married allegedly. Oh yeah, I remember you mentioning that too. But I covered. Didn't they say Aunt Anna? If you didn't, but I thought they said on her show that she produced their marriage receipt, or could it have been a different receipt? Maybe it could have been their divorce receipt. I can't remember. But I know we talked about it last live. But ooh, I'm glad. Okay, I'm skipping ahead. But I was reading the comments. Did y'all know about this? Allegedly. So this person said, I used to feel bad for Tisha until I allegedly found out that Marcel was with another cousin and has a child by her, then got with Letitia and she married him. That's just foul. So she gets what she gets. Oh. So this person said, girl, that was a lie. And then that's when someone else said, glad to hear that because I was looking at her sideways. Okay. My niece's mom, my twin's brother's child's mother did that to her sister. Oh, so that's the comment that be happening. But okay, up that wasn't true. Someone else said I knew Tisha was nasty, and she knows her husband cheats on her, and she acts like her husband is a saint. Letitia has a dark soul. I can't really say she has a dark soul, but for some women, I feel as though that for them, the husband, the kids, the white picket fence, that American dream, fairy tale fantasy in their mind is the pinnacle of life, and they will protect it by any means necessary. So if you come and try, again, Derek Jackson's wife, and then it made me think like when Derek Jackson's wife was going off on people and stuff on the internet, it made me, to me, it wasn't the internet that she was mad at. It made me feel as though, oh, he putting her through some stuff behind closed doors, because it's never really the people you mad at. You know what I mean? It's that person that's giving you that like suspicion or whatever, or like getting on your nerves or irking you, so you're taking it out on the people, you know. And I think that's what's going on with Letitia. But at this point, fine, I feel as though let her go on and be happy and married. Let Marcel do what he do and stop bringing it up. She's not a male. Everybody, it doesn't have the strength to, nor do they have to. Everybody, you know, this is life. Everyone has their own free will. So what I may tolerate, what I may walk away from, somebody else may when I want to, and I feel like that's their free choice. That's their prerogative. I don't want to do, it's my prerogative. Sorry, y'all, I was watching the Thin Line Between Love and Hate on Tubi this weekend. And you know, I had, what's his face in there? Everybody talking on this stuff. Bobby Brown, yup. Letitia and Marceau is in financial trouble. That's what they were saying. I remember that lawsuit that came up about them. I wonder if they're going to talk about that too. So Letitia and Marceau finally had to talk about their own business. Thanks, Kiki. Right. Oh my gosh, y'all. Because y'all probably still didn't watch yesterday's episode. It was scene from scene to scene to scene talking about Melody. Like, it was crazy. I'm just like, dang. It turned into Love and Marriage, Love in Melody Hall. The LAMH. That's what it turned into last night. So someone says, is Destiny going to ever serve a purpose outside of instigating problems between Melody and Martell? You know what? That's a good point. It do seem like that's all she did. Someone else said, no, it's not. Go on Instagram and keep watching the show and Google it. That was random. So someone said, Letitia didn't believe in what goes around comes around. She was so in male affairs and forgot her house was made of glass. Ooh. Male, a devil in sheep wool clothing. It looks like her husband played her for the devil she called male. I wonder what Wanda is saying long and now. I am glad to see they dirt came out in the light because I got tired of it. They storylines was Mel and Martell all the time. This is true. Like literally yesterday, I seen it for myself. I'm like, dang. What's going on here? Can we not hear what's going on with Skull, perhaps? Or maybe, what's their bar? Black, you know? I want to hear about that a little bit more. But nope, it was just about Martell dating Sheree and how that makes Melody feel and that whole level up comment. Like, why do y'all care this much? It's crazy. Let's see. Now I want to see how she handled her husband. You know she ain't gonna handle Marcel. It'll be the opposite. How Marcel handles Tisha, but since she's so smart in male life. And now I see why Destiny hate Mel so much. She is sleeping with Mel X. Oh my gosh. Allegedly. But we had talked about this during the live. People have insinuated that. How could she be in Mel's face like that? And was with her man? No, not good. Destiny has no morale at all. ladies on the better keep a she probably meant ladies on the show better keep a eye close keep a eye keep close eye. How did you come to the conclusion that Destiny sleeping with Martell? She was close friends with him before she even knew Melody. That's why, duh. Like we can't really say like we wasn't in the bit. We don't have the evidence for ourselves. It is hearsay. But we feel as though that maybe they had some sort of switched on Mel like that instead of being neutral, which was really weird. So let's finish watching this. Oh, let me see what Linda's saying. Wanda told Letitia that her husband was running the street. Wanda did tell her. I know of 3 lawsuits pending here in Texas. Oh my gosh. Add confirmation on that with Martell and Linda. Oh, my bad. Martell and Destiny. It's gonna come out. It's going to come out. Like, it's crazy. Is Martell the only man in Huntsville? Dang. In Atlanta, you see how he was able to get Sheree? Storyline or not, I just feel like, sis, that it was better storylines out there. This is not a good shirt to wear. I didn't think my little strap was gonna be showing on the live. You know, trying to be like real.
Damn, Tisha.
Damn.
We ain't been through.
Retreat now.
See, I get along with everybody.
No, you know they just my. Honestly, you know that's just my character.
This is some. Let's just be real.
Now, I know that we're not supposed to like Martell, but I feel as though I have to say what I feel, and I just feel as though that Martell can I kind of like his style. He look nice in that black suit. I like his little brooch. And I liked last night when he was doing his little wine launchy thing. He looked it very nice. He had like a red suit on. I don't know, I like when men dress in color, in their suits instead of the traditional black or gray or something, like a nice purple, like dark purple. I like that stuff. So Martell is looking pretty nice in this reunion. Look at me evolving. Look, see, I was able to say something nice. Yes, proud of me. Destiny looks cute too, and so does Stormy.
What are they?
Do you really want me to do this?
You can if you
Don't
would.
do
I
it,
would love for
Destiny.
you to. No, let
Don't
her.
do that.
Ooh, y'all see that? I feel as though Maurice probably don't say nothing because there'd be like a little trickle down effect. If she say something, if Destiny say something about Mel gonna put the whole thing, everybody on the stage on blast property. So Maurice like, nah, chill, sis. No. You know what I mean? Because if Melody pop off, we all may lose everything. Destiny had been intimate with Marcel and Maurice. Oh my gosh, the whole cast. That is so weird. I could not sit on that stage, And the saying, you never do dirt where you rest at. I don't know, is he the only thing men? I just don't get it. They getting all the girls. There must be slim pickings down there. Because I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But I hope that's not the case. I hope that is alleged. Linda, dang. Because she's smiling in everybody's face too. It's crazy. Oh, why does not... Oh, my computer acted slow. Okay.
There is some truth to some of these rumors. Sex parties at Credit One.
Somebody's gonna find themselves in a lawsuit if they get around.
I expect the same loyalty and faithfulness from him.
Oh my gosh. Ex parties at Credit One? Allegedly? This is crazy. Damn it. I didn't hear that rumor. Did y'all? Whoa. What's going on? I guess only the person that'll be able to tell us the truth is a person that actually maybe been in attendance.
This way with that.
Destiny was too charming with Martell.
Just called him the other week at 1 in the morning, 5 in the morning.
Oh, you talking about when you hacked his phone?
We had 20 weeks of chemotherapy in front of us, regardless.
I feel as though Melody had a right to call out if somebody that was her friend that was smiling in her face all along when taking her place was calling her ex-husband at 1 and 5 in the morning. Like, Destiny throwing out that, oh, when you hacked his phone, stay on the point. Why was you calling him, whether Melody hacked the phone or not, at 1 and 5 in the morning? Not cool. Not cool. And I also wanted to say, I am glad that Kimmy is brave and sharing her story with the world, and she's doing it beautifully with dignity and grace, and I'm like really happy for her, and I just know she's gonna overcome this thing. Come on, computer.
My God.
A lot of things have been said. Kiki, you know for a fact that Marcel has cheated on Tisha.
I found a picture of a girl in Marcel's phone.
Was it a naked picture?
Yes. I'm gonna let y'all.
No, I'm not.
Okay, so just because now I see what happened, just because Kiki said yes, the way editing is does not mean she was saying yes that it was a naked picture of a girl in the phone. Yeah. So we just got to watch and see. But Kiki looked cute. She looked nice. I like whoever did her makeup. You know what I mean? They did their thing. Linda, you did? Look now, you're supposed to be helping people get their credit right. I wanted to be a part of the 700, team 700 and above club, and people doing a bunch of foolish. No, I'm kidding. But that's the thing. Sometimes I feel like with some men, they have to continue to have raised like sexually. Like Reddit USA, have 2, have 3, be expanded. Like, I don't know why the energy always goes in a sexual direction all the time. Like, use that same creative energy, that outlet, and put it in like a business, like put it in more. Like, you're not working enough. Sometimes I feel that way. Like, when men got time to cheat, do more stuff. Do more things. Like, expand your territory. Like, instead of having parties and whatever. Sit down somewhere.
Tisha. Come here.
Tisha.
Y'all, okay, like, if y'all don't watch it, it's alright. I'm gonna try to keep y'all, posted on the news, which don't, it's okay. Was this? Let me. I got something else to show y'all. Let me see. Was it this? Oh, here we go. Yep, it was this. So, this article says Miss Van denies paying child support for Marcel Scott's brother, plus feels love and marriage of men are messy. So someone in the comments, this is where I got the idea for the thing to vote on. One of them said, "Oh dang, why isn't this going away?" Okay. Someone in the comments said, "I've said on here multiple times that Marcel is the messiest cast member, but he gets so many passes because he's a man. He starts 99% of all the issues on this show, one way or the other. But the fans spend all their time dragging the woman for every little thing. It's insane. But I agree with her. The men of Love Marriage Huntsville are very messy, and they just aren't ever going to be held accountable." And someone else said Marcel was actually worse than Martell. And if we're being honest, most of the men in the Scott's family are misogynistic bullies. Yeah, they do kind of give me that vibe. The fact that Carlos lets them go unchecked makes me wonder what he really thinks about Van and Melody. And I'm glad that this person said this right here. Marcel does get a lot of passes because he is, you know what I mean? If the roles were reversed and Tisha said how Melody is feeling a certain type of way because now Martell leveled up, we will be able to know this for what it is. But because Marcel said it, we knew it was wrong and we dragged him. But looking at it for what it is messy. Like, why are you and your wife talking about this? It's not that serious. And it's just like, I think they love to see this woman that's reason. I mean, I really noticed that this whole divorce between her and Martell, Melanie and Martell, showed me that people like to see women down. Like, either they like to see you down while you're single or they like to see you down while you're in a relationship. You know what I mean? I don't get that. You know, they rather, it was okay when she was miserable, sad, sharing Martell with the coleslaw and stuff like that. And now they're still upset, even though she like free herself from that chain and the infidelity. But they're upset that she's shining and like she's not curled up in a corner, like that she actually is thriving still. I really noticed that with this whole relationship with Melanie and Martell's divorce. I really am. And you know what it is too? I think the men don't want the women to get any other ideas. They want to like put Melanie in a bad light so the other women will feel as though like, oh, I better not. Like if they ever get the idea to want to leave, oh, I better not because I'm gonna be talked about. Or they just kind of don't want people, or the women especially, to see the other side of what can happen when you do leave a toxic situation. And that's how come I'm starting to think like that's why they want her light to be dimmed. I really do. So someone else said, what is Carlos doing? He's going to ruin his own shows because he's more focused on Bravo shows than cleaning up the mess on his own platforms. People have said that. And one of your female cast members is being harassed online to the point that police had to get involved. Why on earth are you letting them also to be bullied on your platform? This will not end well. And Carlos had multiple opportunities to improve the working environment, but he chose not to. He's playing with fire. Ooh. What Van is talking about is just more of the same. Black women are the least protected in our community. So, of course, we won't be protected on the black shows with black showrunners. It's so frustrating. Oh my gosh, we're going to have to read this article, y'all. So, basically, Carlos lied when he said the cast members must approve of someone coming on the show or they can't film. That is true. He did say that. So, let's see. All right, so again, we reading from this article from urbanbellmag.com that says Miss Van denies paying child support for Marcel Scott's brother and feels love and marriage Huntsville men are messy. So another boycott was called after Marcel and Maurice's brother Mark Scott appeared on Love and Marriage Huntsville current season. This is true. Between Mark and Miss Wanda, people was not feeling it. Kimmy Scott urged Maurice and Marcel to have a conversation with Mark about the controversial comments he's been making on social media about Melody and Miss Van. Dang, they love to hate them. Although Mark claimed they had a romantic past, Van said they had a friendship. But you say he just a friend. Hey, but you say he just a friend. Go, Miss Van. Go, Miss Van. Some Love and Marriage Huntsville fans have threatened to stop watching the show because they feel like Melody and Miss Van are being mistreated by cast members and their family members, but nothing is being done to stop this. And now people are being allowed on the platform to speak. Well, Miss Van has some things to say about the behind-the-scenes situation. Some very interesting accusations were made too. I just wanted to say as well. I was about to add my own spin to the article. Let's see. Van was asked about Mark's scene on the show during a recent interview with Lulu Abria, and she denied that she paid Mark's child support. I have never. The men that I've been around in my life, they stay out of what they call women's business. So I never seen. I'll just say it like this. Some of these men on this show, I don't know. She laughs. She adds, first of all, you never seen me with this person. I never been to any family gatherings or anything. I never been around you with this person or anything. And if I had, which I didn't, if I had business of yours. Van said she's been lied on, but that was thrown out there to sort of distract from what was going on. The whole way I got into this little back and forth stuff was Melody and Martell and the Scotts were having it out. They threw me in the mix with the lie. And if you're going to put a lie about me out there like that question my character, like you said it did, I don't know how you figured I wasn't going to respond to that. And then when I do respond, you have a problem with it. Producers were made aware of Miss Van's concerns. After she asked when she was notified about Mark's scene being filmed, she said after it was filmed and when it was brought to my attention that it had happened, I went to production and expressed my concerns. There had been a situation where I actually had to go to my local police station and make them aware of some stuff. The individual kept going on live saying that he was in my hometown. Out of concern for my safety, they had officers patrolling my home at night. See, ain't that sad? I feel as though like, why is he so upset that Miss Van don't want to claim him? It's not that deep, don't y'all think? It shouldn't be that deep. If you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Free yourself, Mark. She can address my concerns with production. I told them everything that I just said and also told them if you all are willing to give this individual who said these awful, terrible things about my child and about me, and you're going to give them a national platform to continue to bully, then I'm going to dot my I's and cross my T's. It's about having things documented so if something should happen where I had to defend myself, by any means necessary, it's going to be documented that I brought this to your attention. Ms. Van thought those in power would take her concerns seriously. Van shared more about the conversation she had with producers. The person that I first spoke to about it, they actually started crying. And they were like, we didn't know. And no one should be treated like that. And I know that very day the person made a call to someone a little higher up. And then they were and explained to them what was going on. She added, it was that the scene was cut, that it would have aired. But once I got back in my office that Monday, I followed the whole conversation up with an email and I CC'd other people on it because I wanted to have a paper trail showing that I did bring this concern to the people I had access to bring the concern to. And if they didn't handle it properly, or if something came out of it to be known that I did express my concerns. Man. I really do feel as though I didn't know about all this bullying that was going on with Miss Van. But the fact that she told people in productions what was going on, I would think that they would have a little bit more loyalty to Miss Van. Because like she said, why Martell brought up the fact that Mel's mom was talking to their brother, I don't know. It made no sense. There was really no point. And I can't really judge, but I guess as an outsider looking in, I feel as though sometimes people do get in their feelings a lot and they forget that, okay, even though your heart is broken, you're going through a divorce, Martell, that is still your children's grandmother. And I feel as though that when you have kids, you can't clap back like you want to because a lot of people will be affected by it. You know what I mean? Like, you may have disdain for Miss Van and Melody at the moment, but at the same time, your kids love them, and vice versa. So I think it's just like best to bite your tongue, hold it in. And like I say, it's easier said than done. I never been in a situation, so I know I'm speaking from like an outsider perspective. But I just felt like, dang, Martell, you did not have to put that out there. And then once he did, and then once Miss Van denied it, kind of woke Mark up out of nowhere, you know? And I know he probably has some regrets because, again, it's going to affect, whatever affects Melody is going to affect the kids. So the fact that Miss Van had to have police call, it's just too much. What if the kids was there? What if the kids were with their grandmom that day? Like, it's just, ugh. But I felt like Martell only said that to kind of like, I don't know, put his ex-mother-in-law on blast. You know what I mean? Like, I felt like it was really no need for it to be said. Now, was it juicy? Yes. Was it interesting? Because I would have never thought, like, oh my gosh, Miss Van was dating. Like, but see, I didn't have to know. I didn't have to know. But just for the sake of peace and not trying to seem messy and not trying to throw nobody underneath the bus, I would think that he wouldn't do that, you know? So the develop River said Martell needs mental evaluation. He be starting stuff too much. Between him and Marcel, they just like to start stuff for no real reason. Now, speaking of Martell needs mental evaluation, let's go on Twitter because we need to settle this once and for all. Was he right or was he wrong to tell his new child's mother about the diagnosis or whatever? And I'm willing to be corrected on this thing. I feel like it was no need for that. It was not necessary. So Melody is funny. Look what Melody tweeted. Let me show y'all. Look. Melody is funny. You say yes. Melody gonna say dark soul LOL. Cause remember Tisha gonna say she had a dark soul. Oh my gosh. Oh, someone said that woman was never your friend. Talking about Tisha. Very wrong. So you voting very wrong. Some people were saying like he had a right to tell his child's mother. We ain't saying he didn't. He could tell his child's mother. Yes, just say, you know, hey, little brother was exposed to some things on the trip. That's all. You don't have to say who exposed them. You know? All right, so how we gonna, let me see. What can we say to get that part? Should I put COVID? Let me see. I don't want my thing to get flagged. That's all. Melody just be inventing these beefs. Sis, if your kid is around their siblings and then they've been exposed to C, the mama needs to know. We not saying she don't need to know. You know what I mean? We just saying like she didn't have to put Melody name on it. Melody did a tripping because this man had to share with the people he came into contact with about her C positive diagnosis. Like, honey, that's literally what contact tracing is. But hey, Miss Childish Mel gonna show up every time. Ooh. Even when you do contact tracing, don't it just say like, oh, you've been to a place that someone had it? It don't say who. Well, like I said, every time they get into it, Martell tries to imply Mel gets around as much as him. Multiple quarantines. And she gets around so much and keeps exposing him to COVID. Why does he want to sit up in her house? He was demanding to get in there yesterday. Go, oh my gosh, can we just sit down and talk? See, I feel like that was his little way. You give Martell an inch, he'll take a mile. I feel like first it could be, yeah, all right, come in. We talk about the kids in the living room. Next thing you know, he gonna be trying to get upstairs to the bedroom. I don't know. I do feel as though I like the way she doing it. I don't feel like it. I mean, that's his choice. if he wants Melody in his house, but I don't feel as though he can like dictate and regulate what she does with her house. If she don't want you in her house, then like that's her rules. You shouldn't even care. So Devla. Oh gosh, I'm really not good with names. Miss Rivers, I'm gonna call you Miss Rivers, says Tisha jealous and delusional. She don't need to be. She's gorgeous, has a nice body. To me, my grandma gonna say she getting. Oh, I'm gonna have to get my grandma to come on here. My grandma was going in, and she getting like her mom, she's starting to look just like her mom. I'm like, oh my gosh, mama, why is you going in on Tisha right now? The problem is Coleslaw can't keep anything to herself. If she was discreet and friendly with Mel, that's a different issue. Yes. Yes, Erica. Exactly. I feel like the thing about it is with Coleslaw, she was just going to just have that would give her the battery in her back to go on live and start blasting and saying things out the side of her head. And I have my child around like you like, ooh, this is you know what I mean? That's the irksome part about it. I think he tells Coleslaw things just to keep her thinking he's going to keep coming back to her. Good point. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he probably still want to keep that, open communication, but also open legs, perhaps. You telling the truth. You telling the truth. Yes, Tisha needs therapy bad, right? Because she don't need to be insecure. But this is a thing. I'm sorry I keep going back to the Derek Jackson and his wife thing. Sometimes it could be the man that you with that's making you feel insecure. Like, I feel as though you should feel like a superstar when you with your man. Like, he should be not giving you that self-esteem, but like you should feel like confident in the woman you are when you got a man. But like, what's the point of having a man and then still be feeling like insecure? You know what I mean? Why? Tisha is the worst. Oh my God. And she don't need to be. But I really see, this is why I feel like having a man that's loving you right, give you that glow up you need. No, not to say you can't achieve it on your own, but you know what I'm trying to say? Like, when a man is loving you and pouring back into you and just, yeah, baby, go for it. You look good. And you know what I mean? Like, and sincerely means it. Like, you on cloud nine. But I really think it's really Marcel that's got her and her feelings like this. Her husband should support her. Dusty, her day coming. She looks like she get around. Oh my gosh. Well, Linda told us allegedly that Destiny, allegedly was messing with other people on the cast. That's all I'm gonna say. That's alleged. I don't know if Linda's still in here, but she was telling us the tea. So Melody said prayers for those who lost family and friends from C. Melody, you had C. He told his BM just in case he exposed his son. It's not always about you. How was saying she had C sharing her medical information, medical histories, given extra. Martell could have explained the kids may have been exposed to C without disclosing anything about Mel. Thank you. Sir, you lied, so could have said they got it from school. You don't give immature Coleslaw anything personal about Mel because as we saw, C used the video to be hateful on IG. Thank you. I gotta tell this person. Thank you. Exactly. That's it. We're not saying that like it need to be kept a secret or anything, but you could have easily said, hey, someone on the cast of the show. It's true. Melody is a cast member of the show. You didn't have to say Melody. Because I just have a feeling. Let's say it was... Because remember, Marceau and them came too. Tisha came. Their kids came. I just have a feeling that, let's say, Marceau had... maybe had the stuff. I really feel like Martell could have said anybody else's name that could have allegedly or possibly exposed... her their kid to the C-19. And it would have been fine. But the fact that he said Melody He knew. To me, I feel like he knew it was going to be World War III. That's my only thing. That's my only thing. I'm not saying that no one didn't need to know. Let's see here. Let's make it simple. The kids have been around C, so quarantine has to happen. Quit using your mouthpiece to say the things you really want to say. Mel is wrong about the C thing. He should have told Coleslaw because it affects her son. Martell's an active father. If he can't pick up his son, I can understand why he would say it. Coleslaw is wrong for being immature. Okay. The fight between Melody and Martell isn't about Martell telling Arian that Melody had C. It's about the fact that Martell brought this lady into Melody's life in the first place. Like my cousin always says, people forget to start at the beginning. That's the thing too. In my video, I don't know if y'all seen it, but I guess that was my lead up with it as well. I felt that way. Even before watching their breakdown, like, Martell just don't get it. He never protects Melody. Like, why? I mean, like I said, I felt as though some of the things that Coleslaw was saying in that Tasha K interview she did, Martell was just pillow talking with her too much, and that's the part right there. You know what I mean? Like, here Melody probably feels as though she's confiding in her husband, and her husband is, you know what I mean? Like, keeping her secrets and their personal stuff in-house. I mean, that's the least you can do. Okay, you can't keep your you-know-what in your pants, as she said. Couldn't keep that at home, but can you at least keep our secrets at home? Can you not? I mean, like, come on now, because I understand. Like, I understand, but I don't agree, nor am I co-signing. I understand men may feel as though, okay, I gotta get my needs met. But to sit up there and talk to the ops about personal stuff, private emotional stuff, now you're going too far. So I'm glad this person gets it. Like, that's what I'm saying too. I just feel as though, Martell, stop it. Stop telling this girl about Melody. That's it. That's what I'm saying. Oh, thank you. Yes, guys, smash that like button as you're coming in. And if you are not already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I try to drop a video about Love and Marriage Huntsville every day. I try to stay consistent with it. But it be a lot that be going on. So sometimes it's hard for me to keep up. But you guys make it fun. That's how come I try to do these lives at least. I always thought Dusty was messing with Martell way back. I called it. And you heard, I don't know if you were in here when we played the trailer for the reunion. And Melody already clocked that. She said, why was you calling Martell at 1 and 5 in the morning? And then Destiny going to deflect and say something about, oh, you hacked into his phone. Stay on topic. She can hack into her ex-husband's phone. I don't know if, when Melody was saying that, if they were still together, you know what I mean? If she was still with Martell at the time. But it's not right that she hacked into his phone. But look now, why was you calling him at 1 and 5 in the morning if y'all just friends? I wonder if she was married at the time. I wonder if Destiny was married at the time when this was happening. But that's okay. It's all gonna come out the reunion. It could have come from thank you. Who's to say it really even came from Melody? See, now I get what she means. She tried to do something nice. She tried to get everybody to have this one memory, fun in the sun at the beach. And how does Martell repay her? By giving Coleslaw a bone to go on live and say all the stuff that she said. I get her now. I get her. And I see what people are saying, feeling as though that she's overreacting. She's starting a beef out of nowhere. But like this person said, we got to get to the beginning. We got to sift through the mess. Sift through the coleslaw. Martell definitely puts the battery in Slow Slaw. In Slow Slaw's back and uses her to do his dirty work. Exactly. He's still not over the fact that Melody actually left. That's the thing. I think sometimes people just want you to stay stuck and to tolerate their BS. But as soon as you put yourself first, and as she said yesterday, put up boundaries, You everything but the child of God. Everything but a child of God. Then they want to throw everything at you in the kitchen sink and they just so mad that they can no longer abuse you. I'm starting to notice that with people, and that's sad. We should not be like this to one another. He want to have his cake and eat it too. Martell is violent, bipolar, childish, messy. Facts. I'm really starting to see that. You know, because sometimes doing these videos, y'all, like for me, I start to like all of them because I talk about them so much. I start to like everybody. You know what I mean? It's a weird thing that happens. So I start to see the humanity side of Martell too. Like I'm like, you know what? He still want Melody. Even with this arguing back and forth. Y'all know it. Y'all exes still probably wanting y'all and stuff like that. Like they just start stuff just to get any attention from you. You know what I mean? So I do be feeling bad. But then, you know, and I think he gets it. I be thinking he gets it. Like, oh, he gets it. He learns his lesson. Then he does something that just pulls a rug underneath my feet and just knocks me on my butt and just like, dang, Martell. You really had me believing that you changed. You changed. You changed. You got dough and change. Remember that song from Keisha Cole album? I think it was on the first one. But, oh yeah, Adele, he is violent. I don't blame Mel for forbidding him from being her. I don't either. Because like I said, I feel like you give Martell an inch, he'll take a mile. Next thing you know, he's going to be trying to get upstairs in her bedroom, trying to get that old thing back. She knows him. She been with him for a long time. She know him better than we do. So she right to keep him on her hot porch or whatever. You know what I mean? He just wanted that old thing back. Oh, well, it is what it is. Melody don't want him. I do wish things could go back to how they were. Destiny is a follower. She's trash. I want to know if that's why she got divorced. Was it because of Martell? We need LeBerick. We do need LeBerick. Imagine if he was a special guest at the reunion. Carlos like, and now, we bringing LeBerick to the stage. Ooh, that would you see, y'all was gonna have to come off a blackout for that. I'm gonna put a post on my YouTube thing in the community. Like, yo, I know y'all blacking out, but Destiny husband on here, y'all gotta hear what's going on. So that would be good. Like someone said, we're gonna keep her on the show. We need more. We need more. We need love. We need more love. We need to see her boyfriend or whatever. Come on now, we need more information from her. Let's go. Coleslaw was going to wake up at 40 years old with nothing to show for herself, waiting on that man. I wish she would wake up and leave his butt alone. Erica, you said a whole word. Like right now, she probably don't feel it because she feels as though like, yeah, she's young, still got her nice body, things like that. She probably feel like Martell's gonna come around. But you're so right. The thing about it is, although she had a baby with Martell, and I'm pretty sure Martell loves his child, I do feel as though that he probably has like some resentment towards her. You know what I mean? No matter how much times he goes and smashes her and do what she does, you know what they do together, he probably still has resentment towards her. So they'll never be together. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know why she doesn't see that. And she's making it harder for herself. Not impossible, because, you know, anything is possible. But she's making it harder for herself to, like, be with the next man. Because nobody wants to, I don't know. I'm not going to say nobody, but, yeah. Like, I feel like any man would side-eye her. Like, after Martell that she tries to date. So, that's just my opinion, though. He couldn't make that speech for the wine. Goofy. Right? I mean, you had one job, Martell. But, okay, Miss Rivers. Is it me? But then you think he looked nice. I mean, I feel as though I'm like, you know, I'm gonna say what needs to be said. I feel as though he looked nice with his little red suit on. Like I said it earlier. I like when men dress with a pop of color. Even you see how your thing is coming up with this purple. Like when men wear like different colors. I liked this suit, that little turquoise suit that Carlos had last season when he hosted it. I was like, okay, all right, go Carlos. Like, I like it when men dress with like a little pop of color. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give Martell his flowers because he can dress. I don't know if he's a wine person, but he could definitely have his own little collection of suits. You know what I mean? He definitely can have his maybe like a training regimen program thingy mabobber. You know, he can package that up because he is in really good shape. So look at me giving him tips. Look, see? Yeah. No, I'm playing. Then Mel wanted us to see that side of him. Then Mel would us see that side of him. Martell. Yep. Hey, Queen T. They are so mad and infatuated about Melody because Mel was the talk when they got together and they were looking for her to fall and it had to happen and they are so mad and Melody keep winning. Queen T, you get it. You and I are here. That's what I feel as though. Like, I feel like it was all fine and good when everybody knew that Martell was cheating on Melody behind her back. You know what I mean? It was all fine and dandy. People were okay with that when she was in her place, quote unquote. Martell mentally, spiritually abusing her. You know what I mean? And spiritually abusing her. Like, think about how she probably felt. Like, you know, with that infidelity stuff going on. Everybody's okay with that. But as soon as she steps outside of that, gets a divorce, moves on, and kind of shoots up, it was almost like Martell was bringing her down, like a slingshot, bring her down. But as soon as God said go, she shot up and just accelerated. And I feel as though the men too are throwing little daggers because they don't want their women to have the strength to leave. Because sometimes you may not know what you're capable of, but as soon as you see somebody that looks like you or, you know what I mean, that you can relate to, do what you want to do, you now have the strength to like, okay, if they did it, I can do it too kind of thing. So I feel as though that's why they're trying to keep, like, just knock her down. And they want to say stuff too, like, so the other women don't get no ideas because you see how we talking about Melody, we'll talk about you this way too. That's the vibe I'm getting. And it's sad. Like, I don't know. It's sad that we don't celebrate women leaving a bad situation more. I won't even say women, men. If you're being abused at work or something with your colleagues, like, we gotta leave toxic situations alone more. And I got another video coming up about that as well. Hey, Frenchie May. I still feel like Destiny would have ended up with Martell. Interesting. That's why we need LeBert to put these pieces in a puzzle. I wonder if he knows anything. Don't y'all? I just wonder. I really do. I really hope not. Like, honestly, I really feel like I hope this is all alleged. Because then I'm just like, Destiny is a piece of work. Let's say it is allegedly true. Destiny is a piece of work to literally be in Melody's face, like messing with her man. But you know what? That's more common than we probably know. Hopefully, I don't want it to happen to none of us, of course. I don't want it to be that common. Troutmouth CS needs therapy as well. Jealousy is a killer. Right. Well, let me not say she'll never be a wife. But she's never going to be Martell's wife. Like, let that dream go. You somebody else's wife, sis, but you're not Martell's wife. You know what I mean? Martell had a wife. And for some reason, you wanted to ruin that. And I feel as though that, I'm not saying that the affair wouldn't have possibly ended in divorce, but I feel as though, coleslaw, if you want to be having affairs with married men, like, I don't know. Yeah. Okay, D. Elva. Did I say that right? D. Elva. D. Elva. Let me know if I said it right. D. Elva. I hope I did. That's all Martell. And get right. It don't match business. I mean, I felt like he looked nice at the little thing. Hey, ADR, checking in. Thank you. Oh, we in here going in. Well, okay, ADR, you have to let us know. Are you team blackout or are you still watching it like me? So we could talk about it. Because I just was going to like bring you up to speed really quick. So right now we're talking about, was Martell wrong for sharing with Coleslaw, aka Arian, that Melody had C19? Now the thing is, I feel as though he's right for saying like, hey, our son was exposed to C19. Nothing wrong with that. But when you put the little Melody part on it, you knew that Martell knew that was gonna cause drama. Or does it not really matter? It doesn't matter if Melody Melody was the one with the C19 or the mailman. Like, at the end of the day, Coleslaw need to know. Like I said, I don't feel like she didn't need to know, but I just feel as though he didn't have to put Melody name attached to it. Like, why? So Fritchie May said if she wasn't friends with Mel, you think that Destiny would be with Martell? Fritchie May, is these three men the only eligible bachelors in Huntsville? I feel like, is they the only ones there or something? Like, they getting all the girls, and I don't know why. No. They seem like nice gentlemen. But, for me, they give me, like, uncle vibes. They would just give me very good business advice and stuff. I'm like, okay, thank you, kind of thing. Martell had Mel when they were winning. Without her, he's like Samson that lost his hair weak. Why during that speech I felt that? I was like, if Mel was there, I feel like that speech would have went, like, on without a hitch. And that's the thing. It was a good turnout. People love Martell. And I'm glad that he has support too, because at the end of the day, out of respect for what Mel and Martell did create in their years of marriage and the family that they built, I respect it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say how long he has to suffer or for, you know what I mean? That's not for me to judge, but for the sake of the children, I do hope that he is successful in whatever businesses he has and that he gets the healing that he needs, Sometimes, I remember hearing Les Brown say something like that, like, a lot of people are scared of failure, but a lot of people are also scared of success. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you don't know, like, if you can handle it. And sometimes just you may self-sabotage, not even because you want to, but just because you're not used to good things happening. But I want us to feel like good things are what we are expecting is the norm. You know what I mean? Like, I just want us to always feel like, this morning I was thinking about, the scripture, how it be like goodness and mercy are following me all the days of my life. I want us to feel that way. Like, every day I want that to be a consciousness. Like, yeah, goodness and mercy. That's what's keeping us. That's what's protecting us. You know what I mean? Like, we went from the back of the line to the front of the line because goodness and mercy, like, you know what I mean, was following us throughout the day. Like, literally, think about that. Like, goodness and mercy has two bodyguards. Like, making things happen for you. So, dang, I say all that to say, I want winning to be the norm, not the expectation. Yeah, I think that's what I wanted to say. Thank you. Smash that like button, people. We're over our hour. I wanted to talk about that. Like I said, I'm gonna make a poll to get once and for all how we feeling about this whole C19 and was Martell right or wrong, because I am curious. I'm gonna read this last one from this topic. Side, Martell has a point about having to explain why he had to separate the kids due to C19. The mom needed to be told, and I hate defending him about anything. Yeah. Martell never takes accountability for his actions. He just likes saying shut up when he called out, telling his BM that Mel had C19 caused unnecessary drama for Mel. He could have omitted her name. That's all I'm saying. It's not that she didn't need to know. Like, yeah, tell her, but why put her name in it? This lady gonna take an inch and turn it to a mile. Ooh, look, y'all. My little tweet got 55 likes. So I said, oh, 66 likes. So I said, now from the previews, it seemed rubbed me the wrong way. I definitely seen the glee in Tisha's face hearing that Martell allegedly leveled up on Mel, according to Marcel. The hate is real. I seen it with these two eyes. I really did. Oh, and I did a video on that too. Coming soon. I just gotta go back and edit it. But yeah, y'all gonna see that. I really did see it. Like, you know what I mean? You know how, okay, y'all be telling me like, yeah, because y'all seen the video I did about Tisha and Marcel allegedly, you know, Marcel saying like, oh, you're playing the role of the jealous wife when he was about to meet up with Mel. And people say, yes, Synquette, duh, since season 1. Like, y'all was snapping on me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, sorry. Like, you know, yeah, she is jealous of Mel. Yeah, she is jealous. So I'm like, oh, okay. But then I was able to see it with these own two eyes yesterday. I was like, do I see a little smile on her face? And I did. I seen it. And that's when I knew Mel was right to keep her distance. I think that was my most popular like yesterday. The hate has always been there. See? Told you. People see. I'm sorry, guys. I just wanted to give Tisha the benefit of all doubt. But honestly, since her husband said it, and her husband like knows her better than we do, yeah, that probably is the case. The hate has always been there. Mel didn't do anything to that insecure girl. But you think she slept with Marcel. Someone made a good point. They feel as though that now that Mel is single, Tisha may feel as though that Melody is a threat. But Melody don't want that man. Oh, I hope Tisha really don't feel that way. You really think, come on there, you really think that Mel would like actually talk to Marcel? I mean, out of all the men in the whole entire world of the universe that she could be with, like, stop it. Don't you give our girl more credit than that. They were playing Candyland. Ooh, you guys are so much fun. The editing on this was so intentional as if Mel was bugging over Martell getting with Sheree. Mel's living her best life. You better say that. Because I think I said, what did I say? Oh, yeah. Yeah, y'all. Don't nobody had time to be letting negative spirits into their home. Exactly. That's how you know teacher's unhappy. Yup. I mean, like, she really was, like, smiling. I just cannot believe it. Matter of fact, I'm going to have to use some of these in my video just to show y'all that I ain't tripping when I actually edit it. My goodness. The whole crew needs therapy. They crazy. We were talking about, like, wouldn't it be dope? We know that Iana is on retirement, but wouldn't it be dope if she would come out of retirement and do an episode? You know, her and Dr. Francis could do a little tag team therapy session. That'll be like, to get the group back together on one accord. You know, I think that would be like really good TV. Synquette would tune in. I had to tag you to other people that talks about this. Yes, please do. I'm literally Synquette. Oh, it's probably a little small. Let's see. Oh, now it's all big. I wanted to do a little. Okay, yeah. So I'm literally Synquette. My little bangs was right, y'all. And so was my little puff. But it's look a little dry. But it's gonna be nice for tomorrow. I think I gotta be on camera for work, so I'm gonna get off this thing, do my little flexi rod set. And I'm gonna have to sleep in them things. You know, sleeping in flexi rods is very uncomfortable. Oh gosh, y'all. But yeah, I'm glad we got to the bottom of this though. I really do. So they can on yeah. Yes. Oh yeah. If you guys ever wanted to come and talk, I could drop the link. Like, you guys can join me and give y'all perspective on certain topics, you know, like, this is our show. This is our time to talk. I wanted to feel like we are watching the show together and just, did you see that scene? Like, you know, like we real friends, because I feel as though we are. She will gather Wanda and Destiny. See, yes, we need to have these discussions. Like, it'll really be cool. So definitely tag me in anything on Instagram. I'm at Synquette. Synquette is my YouTube channel. Yeah, we be talking love and marriage, Huntsville, in these streets. But I try to put a little spin on it about like what can we learn, you know? What can come out of this kind of talk and discussion with the cast. But it's been a wonderful Sunday night talking with you guys. I thank you guys for joining me, for liking this video, for subscribing, for commenting, and just making this a good old funky time amongst us. I hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed rest of your Sunday and also rest of your work week. And if you don't work, you know, do something nice, chill. You know, self-care is important. And hopefully, I know that you guys like aren't watching the show, but hopefully, you know, y'all join me as we watch the reunion. I'm kind of happy. Like, don't you feel like this season kind of dragged out a little long? So, I mean, I enjoyed the cast, but I'm kind of happy that we're getting to the end. Like, because there's going to be probably like 3 or 4 parts of that. Like, oh my gosh. So, I'm happy either way. But it'll be fun talking to y'all. Other than that, I hope you guys have a good night, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye.